Hi everyone, this is Cooper Smout from Project for Our Knowledge, and since this is the first UKRN annual meeting since we became an officially supported initiative, I just wanted to give you a very quick introduction to the project and let you know some ways you can get involved if you're interested. So Project for Our Knowledge is based on the idea that in academia we're trapped in a collective action problem. And I think we're all far too aware of the motto publish or perish. But ultimately, what this means is that because we're incentivized to publish in prestigious journals that prioritize novelty and significance, it ultimately means we're disincentivized from adopting open and reproducible research practices. Now, this problem is very similar to the prisoner's dilemma in game theory, except with the crucial difference that we could, if we wanted to, communicate our intentions to act before doing so. And over the last decade or so, the internet has proven to be an incredibly powerful tool in this regard. There are a number of platforms out there that take conditional pledges on the condition that a certain critical mass of support is met before action is taken. So the most obvious of these is Kickstarter, which takes conditional pledges for financial contributions. But more recently, there's a platform called CallAction, which takes tens of thousands of conditional pledges for various other social actions. And really all Free Our Knowledge is trying to do is bring the same methodology to academia and help researchers organize around common interests and then act together once there's a critical mass of support to do so. So the way it works is that anyone can propose a campaign that includes an action they want their peers to adopt, as well as a critical mass or a threshold of people at which that action is taken. Then once the campaign has been developed, we put it up on the website and put it out to the crowd. And at this point, anyone around the world can pledge to act if and when the critical mass of support is met. And then finally, if we do reach that critical mass of support, then everyone who has pledged is listed on the website and then directed to carry out the action together. So here's how it all works behind the scenes. Campaigns are developed using our GitHub repository in the Issues tab. And so if you go onto there, you'll see that there's a number of campaigns that have already been proposed and some have even gone live. And the idea is that anyone can propose a campaign just by creating a new issue, and then anyone around the world can contribute to the development of that campaign and get it to a point where it's ready to put on the website. Then once it is ready for the website, then it goes up here, which is a simple GitHub website. And here you'll see that there's some older open access campaigns, but a more recent pre-registration campaign that I would really love for people at UKRN to get behind. And this campaign simply asks you to pledge to pre-register at least one study in the next 2 years once 100 of your peers have taken the same pledge. And so really this is quite a low bar that I'm hoping people can get behind. But the idea would be that if we can bring this to threshold and demonstrate this concept in action, then hopefully we can build onto bigger and better things down the track. So if you go onto the campaign website, you'll see there's a brief description of what it's all about. You'll also see a tally for how many people have pledged. Excuse me. And you can also see it's broken down by field. So psychology is currently winning. There's a bit of interdisciplinary rivalry here. And then finally, you can see down the bottom, there's a form that you can fill out to take the pledge. Now, all of these pledges then go to our database. And if and when we reach 100 people in any of these particular fields, then we will list all of those people on this website and then gradually check them off over the next 2 years as they complete their pledge. So that's the basic premise. Would love, like I say, for people to get involved. You can either contribute to campaigns, propose your own if you don't see something that you're interested in. All of that's done through the GitHub repository. You can, of course, pledge to campaigns that are on our website, and also would love for you to share the word and get the word out there, because really this is going to grow through a grassroots movement, if at all. So please follow us and share our posts on Facebook and Twitter. And so lastly, we'd just like to thank all of our institutional partners that have agreed to amplify our voice, as well as all the people who have contributed to the project to date. Thank you.